Standard 3rd, subject EVS. So students, in the last lecture we have learned about food. So today we are going to learn about school in our lesson number 19, My School. You all like to attend school every day. Apart from gaining education, you all also learn many other things at school. You all become disciplined. This helps you to manage yourself in society. You are excited to go to school, especially when program is being organized. So students Sureka and Mihir woke up earlier than usual. They began to get dressed without their parents' help. They were in a hurry to go to school. Sureka replied, "Today is the birthday of my school. We will get sweets today. We cleaned our classroom yesterday. Today there is a class cleanliness and decoration competition. I like my school very much." Father said, "Mihir, we did not have anything like this in our time." Mihir replied, "Daddy, just as we celebrate my birthday at home, in the school we celebrate our school's birthday. My school ranks first in sports and various other competitions. We hold education and sports competitions within the school too." "Daddy, I am working on the projects, going on trips, and taking part in get togethers. In the olden days, in our country, students used to go to their teacher's house to receive education. They lived there for the few years and completed their education. In later period, a teacher and students of different ages came together. Students traced letters and numbers on the ground. In this period, opportunities for girls' education were very rare. When the British introduced the present school system, Mahatma Phule and Kranti Jyotiba Savitribai Phule began in Pune to educate girls. Schools were held in every town and village. In villages, students gathered under a large banyan tree or in a shady place. One teacher taught students of different ages. They were taught reading, writing, and simple arithmetic. When the British came to India, they introduced the modern school system. People began to come forward to send their children to school. This is how the present day school were formed. Students, here they have given us 9 people that they have done great work in the field of schools and education. So students, Jyotirao Govindarao Phule was an Indian social activist, thinker, anti-caste, social reformer and writer from Maharashtra. His work extended to many fields including eradication to untouchability and the caste system, and for his efforts in educating women and lower caste people. So students, many people were curious to see the annual results of Savitribai Phule's school for girls. When the girl who stood first was given a prize, she said, "I don't want a prize, I want a library for the school." This girl used to study until late in the night at home. Jyotirao and Savitribai had arranged to the agriculture and technical education to the children in the school. Dondo Keshav Karve, popularly known as Maharshi Karve, was a social reformer in India in the field of women's welfare. He advocated widow remarriage and he himself married a widow. In his honor, Karve Nagar in Pune was named after him, and Queen's Road in Mumbai was renamed to Maharshi Karve Road. And he also built a school, Srimati Natibai Damodar Thakre Se Women's University. Sayajirao Gaikwad was the Maharaja of Baroda state from 1875 to 1939 and is remembered for reforming much of his state during his rule. He belonged to the royal Gaikwad dynasty of the Marathas, which ruled parts of present day Gujarat. Raja Shri Shahu Maharaj dynasty of Marathas and a Raja and the first Maharaja of the Indian princely state of Kolhapur. Rajashri Shahu was considered a true democrat and social reformer. Shahu Maharaj was an able ruler who was associated with many progressive policies during his rule. He built primary school for the students and he also built Shivaji College for the students. Pandita Ramabai Saraswati was a women's rights and education activist, a pioneer in the education and emancipation of women in India, and a social reformer. She was first woman to be awarded the titlest of Pandita as a Sanskrit scholar and Saraswati after being exempt by the factual of University of Calcutta. She also built Arya Mahila Samaj and Shraddha Sadan. Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, Bhimrao Ramji Ambedkar, venerated as Baba Saheb, was an Indian jurist, economist, politician, and social reformer who inspired the Dalit Buddhist movement and campaigned against social discrimination towards the untouchables. Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar also built the College of Commerce and Economic. So students, now will be study about Karamveer Baburao Patil. Karamveer Baburao Patil was born in Kumbhoj, Kolhapur, was a social activist and educator in Maharashtra, India. A strong advocate of mass education, he founded the Rayat Education Society. Baburao played an important role in educating backward caste and low income people by coining the philosophy earn and learn. Dr. Panjabrao Sharmarao Deshmukh, also known as Babu Saheb Deshmukh, was a social activist and a leader of farmers in India. He was the Minister of Agriculture in the first cabinet of Jawaharlal Nehru in 1952. So, students, our national anthem was written by Gurudev Rabindranath Tagore. He had started school in Bolpur in Bengal. The school was held in the midst of green trees, colorful flowers, chirping birds under the blue skies. The school was called Shanti Niketan. Children loved that school very much. How peaceful it was! No noise or chores, no sound of automobiles, no clatter of horse carriages. A school in the shade of a tree, students were taught to sing and dance. They were taught arts and crafts. Children put up their own plays, sang, danced, and learned new subjects. Children from other countries also came to study here. Tagore was awarded the Nobel Prize in 1913. He gave the prize money to his school. Mahatma Gandhi's views about education are important. He laid stress on the dignity of labor and on learning by doing. We learn many new things in school. We recite poems, songs, and draw pictures. We also get to play in school. We play kho kabaddi, and also lazim in school. We must go to school regularly. Going to school on time teaches us punctuality. In school, we learn how to keep ourselves clean. We also learn the importance of keeping the public places clean. Personal and public hygiene helps to keep us healthy. We all like school. A school has facility like library, playground and computer lab which all use. Everyone should be able to use these facilities. We should follow certain rules while using these facilities. We should wait in queues. Books borrowed from the library should be written on time. We should not tear or damage the pages of the books. We must keep the walls and benches in the classroom clean. We must turn the sports equipment to its proper place after using it. Why is there a crowd and some humlo near the water tank? What rules should be followed while using school facilities? So students, we should make a proper line to take a water. Quarrels may arise between friends, but they should be resolved amicably. Every person who is quarreling should get a chance to present their side. Quarrels should not lead to physical fights. The teacher should be asked to help if a quarrel cannot be resolved. Resolving quarrels peacefully is a good way to end them. If it teaches us to solve problems in community life amicably. If issues in community life are resolved peacefully, many of our problems will be solved. Each child must get the opportunity to attend school. School is for everyone. We learn how to get along with others at school. We get to know a lot of people. At school, we realize that we are a part of a society. So, students, there is a ban on employing children below the age of 14 years in factories, means of other hazardous occupations. In 2006, the right against exploitation was expanded to include child labor. It made all kinds of child labor illegal. So, children, now let us remember what we have learned in this lesson. First, personal and public hygiene helps us to be healthy. Second, we all like school. Third, issues arising in community life should be resolved amicably. Fourth, each child must have the opportunity to attend school. Thank you.